I had a friend actually just recently. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this story, but I'm going to anyway. But because she might be on the podcast at some point. But my friend had her grandpa who another story. There's two stories I don't think I'm allowed to talk about, but I'm going to. He drove into the side of a the equivalent of a Goodwill. It's not Goodwill. It's one of those stores that's like for people to get like cheap clothing and stuff. And I guess utilities. I don't really know what they sell at Goodwill. I've never had to go to one, which good privileged. No, I'm living in poverty. But yeah, anyway, her grandpa drove into the side of this, right? And through the glass like windows. And it's literally right next to where we work because I work with her, you know. And I remember pulling in and asking her. I was like, "Hey, what did you see? What happened there?" She's like, "Yeah, that was my grandpa." I'm like, "Fucking excuse me." But she was like, "Yeah." And so then like a couple days ago, I was working with her and she was on her phone and her mom was like freaking out, sending her like 3 of those little like shocked emojis, like, "Oh," and I'm like, that's like something's got to be going on because that's a lot of. I don't think I've ever, unless I'm laughing. I don't think I've ever sent but like one shocked emoji. You know what I mean?
But it can't be too serious if you're sending fucking emojis.
That's true.
Like, ooh, what happened? Dad died. What the fuck? What?
Yeah, that seems like a phone call, but yeah, I see your point. And I was like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "My grandpa just moved $35,000 something into my bank account."
Oh.
And me and her, I guess everyone else who works there was like, "You should totally just fucking ditch this family. Like, you need to cut ties. Like, you don't like them anyway. Fuck it, you know." What are they gonna do? Take you to court? He drove into the side of a fucking building. Like, Jesus, I don't think he's hurting right now. And this was after, by the way. So he had like lawyers, I'm sure, that were like, "Oh, let him do it." But like, this is way past, yeah. And he still was able to move that money on accident. I had no idea. I've got to follow up with her on what happened. But would you? That's a good question for you, Tyler. If you were going to accidentally get $35,000 moved into your account, is that enough money for you to be like, peace, you know, and fuck off? Cut ties with your family, you know?
I don't think I could do that. Not with. I mean, I really just got my mom and sister, I guess. But so yeah. No, I don't think I could personally. I'd be like, hey, I'd have to like talk my way into getting some of it. You know, I'd be like, hey, you accidentally did this, but you know,
are you gonna hold it for ransom?
You know, we struggle.
I would. Yeah, I don't know. With me, my family has never been that. I don't think we've even had $35,000 like ever. You know, I definitely haven't. The highest I've had in my account, I would have to say, is like 6,000, and then it immediately. And that was during COVID, and that was me not even getting the fucking what do you call it? The stimulus check. Yeah, I didn't get any of those because I was still being claimed as a dependent for my family. Even no fault to their own, they needed the money. I guess I don't know what the extent of the argument was, but so like all that to say, fucking IRS is going to be listening and going, "I'm sorry." Like, hold on, I'm going to audit your family.
And guys, pack your packs for going on.
Yeah. All that to say, I've never even been able to have that decision. But if the money was there, right? I don't know. I might. I don't know. I love my family. As much as that's gone on between us, I don't know. I just think the Jewish part of me. My Jewish
Jew in me wants to grab up all these fucking coins and skedaddle.
Like a little leprechaun. But No.
What you put in your pocket? What is that? I heard a little.
What's
that ching ching in your pocket? What is that?
Go ahead and turn this out for me. In a relationship, whose job do you think it should be to? This totally doesn't have anything to do with me. Whose job do you think it should be to do certain chores like cleaning and trash and dishes and vacuuming? If you say 50-50, I'm gonna like beat the shit out of you.
Well, ideally it would be, right, but it's not.
Yeah, because that's like obviously, like that's.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I'm pretty much solely the only person who does trash around here, and then dishes, we kind of mix those up. But I'll tell you this: I am solely the trash guy. That's my fucking. That's my thing.
It's because you're trash.
I don't. Maybe I don't know.
I'm just kidding. They can't all be funny, Tyler. Yeah, no, I think I have a very old world mindset. Ideally, pretending. I mean, by the way, my wife at this moment in time makes all of the money. I mean, I don't even make like 5% of our income, household wise. Like that, because I'm a server and I'm only working mornings right now because I had to deal with the whole not serving job hunt. Mm-hmm. And I was going for my degree, which I did get, and I did what I was supposed to do in my part of life. We kind of sped up the process because we fell in love, and it is what it is. That's how it goes. But ideally, right, since she makes all of the money, and I have those core values that are like, whoever's staying home should be the one who picks up the workload, like that, So I do trash, I do dishes, and I do them wrong, according to her. I put up the dishes and I put them in the wrong places. And this is no slight to her whatsoever. I absolutely put them in the wrong places, and I absolutely like the most recent argument we just had is that I'm fucking up the drying mat apparently. I put dirty dishes on the drying mat because I set them there because my biggest pet peeve in the relationship is dishes in the sink. It makes our house look like 15 million more times disgusting when there are dishes in the fucking sink. Mm-hmm. I want to like a sink. I want to be able to like wash my hands, and just not look at dishes that are going to be piled up and wash my hands onto dishes. Right. And that's like the only OCD thing I have. But I've done stupid things. I've been doing dishes before, and she'll come home and set her Tupperware. Which, if you don't know that anxiety of having Tupperware placed in a clean sink that you just cleaned, I mean.
Clip that.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that part out. I'm gonna bleep that whole. Like as soon as I start talking, it's
somebody clip that.
But no, it irritates the shit out of me. And I have to say, I can understand the daily woman, who still is that. What's the word I'm looking for? The American dream styled home where the woman stays with the kids and the guy goes to his like 9 to 5, or in this world, it'd have to be like a 9 to 9.
Talking about like a nuclear family.
I can totally relate to nuclear families. The women in there, and we don't have kids yet, so like you do. I don't know how hard it is to pop in a DVD of Frozen, and
it's even easier than that because we don't have a DVD player. It's just on Disney Plus.
Yeah, streaming has made, I guess, children taking care of kids just so much easier. That's another big thing about the generational difference between us and our parents is that they actually had to work to keep us entertained. And
shit, my mom, dude, my mom sat me down in front of the TV and put on fucking Scooby Doo. I was gone.
We turn on, what's her name, Miss
Miss Rachel makes
Miss Rachel
makes you want to blow my fucking brains out. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I just know all my friends.
Oh, just wait.
Kids. Yeah, I will. I'll probably learn about Miss Rachel. Is it useful? I mean, it's not like some just like garbage.
I honestly don't think he's learned. I don't think he's learned shit from Miss Rachel. But
yeah,
goddamn, if it doesn't just keep his eyes on the TV. I mean, he can't look away sometimes.
Is it just her in front of a screen?
It's her.
Does
and
she
then
put up
sometimes
like
it's like, yeah, there's like little graphics she does that you can. It's so cheap looking, like it. But anyway, it's her most of the time. Sometimes she's got like her. I guess it's her boyfriend, and then other times there's like some different people. I guess like friends of theirs. It's so fucking. There's one where they're doing. I don't know what song it is. But they're in a park somewhere, and they're all holding hands, jumping in a circle, singing a song, and it's so fucking just awkward looking. I don't know.
Did you know that Miss Rachel is worth $25 million?
$25 million.
Yeah.
I think she's got a TV deal now, though.
Her salary per month is $50K.
So, are we gonna start? Can we make little kid videos? Or what are we doing?
I don't think two white men in their 20s should.
Why not? Have you ever heard of fucking Blippi?
I don't even know what that is. What's Blippi?
Go ahead and look up Blippi. It's some fucking weird dude. He does the same thing, and he's making fuck tons of money doing this shit.
Oh, he 1,000,000,000%. I'm gonna get trashed.
I've heard some.
Yeah, you heard this. You know exactly. Yeah, you know exactly where I was going with it. Anybody who wears a bow tie to talk to children, and I am including Bill Nye in that. Have you seen? Have you heard the Bill Nye controversy?
Mm-mm.
Apparently, he killed someone.
What?
Yeah, man. Look it up.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like murdered?
Yes. Bill Nye kills a person.
What? With science?
No, I'm full of shit. I don't want to get in trouble.
Your Honor, he did it with science.
Yeah, he did it with science.
Science killed him, not Bill Nye.
I could see him totally like murdering someone and getting away with it. It has him listed as a comedian. Does he do stand up, or are they considering his show to be comedy?
I guess his kids' show was a comedy show. It's the only thing I can think of. No, he's not a stand-up comedian.
People who
he is a joke, if that's what they mean.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Some hatred for science rules. Love that guy. You talking about sitting a kid in front of a TV? Like, that is science class in grade school. 1,000,000,000%. Like, the teacher's hungover. Teacher just went last night to a club, got laid, drank way too much, comes in, and her kids are and like sticks on a Bill Nye, DVD. Yeah, you already know. And she's like half asleep as it's playing. You know what I used to like? And I'm being sarcastic. I used to love when my teachers would put in a Bill Nye video and then give us a questionnaire after to make sure we were paying attention, like they weren't full of absolute horse shit putting it in the first place.
All right.
That's how I grew up learning.
That was dumb as fuck, yeah.
Do you remember? Because you lived in the same area I did growing up, yeah.
I don't know where the fuck you lived.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna bleep that out. So yeah, no. I don't know if you had to do it in middle school, but I remember I had to do it. It may not have been in middle school. It may have been in elementary. Whenever Obama became president, we had to do like this, and we've talked about this prior, right? We had to do a some sort of written test on Obama to test our knowledge if we knew the president. Do you remember having to do something like that?
I remember they made us vote. Like, I don't think it actually went to anything, but they like in fifth grade they made us do a vote who we wanted to be president, either Obama or McCain. I remember that. And it's like we're in fifth grade. Like, I had no fucking idea what any of this was about.
I mean, obviously, clearly, like, why the fuck would you? No, my big thing was we had to like do a whole paper on this guy, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't remember having to do this for the last president. Why do I have to do it for this asshole, right? Not that he's an asshole, but I'm just saying that, like, that's kind of fucked. And I grew up and learned the things I learned as one does when they age. And I'm like, what sort of fucked you're going to do that to kids, bro? Like just because?
A big piece of shit, dude.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, why would you need a fifth grader to go in with that knowledge? Like, he's there already. He's in office. Like, we're not going to help him.
I saw a video last night of 2 different clips of Obama in Flint, Michigan. You know Flint, Michigan, where they don't even have drinking water.
Yeah.
But we're sending all this money elsewhere. Anyway, Obama was up there, and he's like up at the stand, like, can I get some water? Can I get some water? I'm not even joking right now.
We invest. Can I get some water? Come on up here. Give me some water. I want a glass of water. I want a glass of water. Sit down. Where do we go from here? Well, I'm still waiting for my water. Somebody obviously didn't hear me. Hold on a second. Now, the reason I know I'm okay is because I already had some Flint water. There we go. Thank you. I really did need a glass of water. This is not a stunt. Now, I'm going to talk about this. Everybody settle down.
Can I get a cup of water? And everybody's like, yes, get us some water. And so they bring him a glass of tap water, and he grabs it, puts it up to his lips, and puts it right back. Doesn't even take a sip. Just puts it up to his lips and puts it right back down. He's like, that's some good water. That smells like shit. God damn.
Can I get some water? So what did you say? What did you say about Michigan? That was like, you said they don't have drinking water?
Flint, Michigan. You don't know anything about this? They haven't had clean drink. Oh yeah, they haven't had clean drinking water in like years and years. Something happened. They were like redoing their like water pipe system or some shit in the city, and something fucked up and it started leaking, and it's been contaminated for years, and they just either won't or can't do shit about it. Meanwhile, you obviously we've been sending billions upon billions of dollars overseas.
Yeah.
Instead of giving our own people some fucking drinking water, but
and again, that's not.
Let me get a cup of water.
Hey, a glass of water. Can I get a glass of water? I don't do a very good Obama. I don't do a good Trump either. I don't do a good. I can do a Biden though.
I can't do Biden's voice very good, but I can do his I can.
Oh man.
I can walk like.
Come on, man. I can walk. Come on, man.
Listen, fat.
Well, yeah, you do, but look, fat. Look, here's the deal.
Yeah, listen here, fat. What about that? There is a huge thing going around that if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Yikes. Yeah. That's a dead horse. By the way. that's been beating that drum don't make no noise when you hit it. When he did the listen here, fat, I was like, man,
wasn't it fat?
How do you come back from that? Like, how do you come back from that as the guy he just called a fat?
Listen here, fat.
Listen here, fat. I'd be like, oh. Yeah, wasn't he like, you don't like us, you don't like the workforce? Listen here, fat.
Yeah, I think he challenged him to a push-up contest.
And you want to check my shape on? Let's do push-ups together, man. Let's run.
Should have challenged him to walk up a stairs. That's what he should have challenged.
Take off your shirt. We'll do push-ups. I bet I'll do more than you. And
I like the part where they've been doing edits of him walking away because there's like an ice cream truck that comes behind him. Yeah. He just starts walking off. Yeah. Every time that he that was another Shane thing, is that he was like, Biden's like a Roomba every time that he leaves the podium.
He turns into a Roomba.
He just bumps into shit.
Turns around, I missed a spot.
Yeah.
Nigga talk too much, that's true, I can't refute it. I like to talk a lot like a phone that's been rebooted. I can't wait for second chances from the grace of God above. Unlike your personality, I'm changing with the better odds, Oh, like